and welcome to the 14th video in the Weather Unlocked series, where we are going to talk about winter weather safety. Winter storms can bring snow, sleet, and freezing rain across the entire United States. These winter storms are quite dangerous, where thousands of people are injured or killed every year in traffic accidents that are related to slippery roads. Now, you can stay safe in preparing for winter weather by following the watches and warnings and forecasts that are issued by the National Weather Service. You definitely want to know before you go if you're going to be traveling. You can check out aviationweather.gov if you're going to be traveling by air, weather.gov/marine by sea, or if you're going to be traveling by land, either bus or car, you can check out weather.gov. There are several ways that you can prepare at home before winter weather strikes. You can weatherproof your home to protect against the cold. You can prepare yourself for exposure to winter weather when going outside. You can make sure your car is ready if you have to travel. And then you can also have the latest utility and emergency services phone numbers down in case of power lines that come down or any other accidents that may occur during winter weather. Now, if the power does go out, there are numerous ways that you can stay warm. A few of those are doing some things at home by closing the blinds or curtains, closing off some of the rooms, closing some of the cracks underneath the doors, wearing some loose-fitting, lightweight, warm clothing, and keeping enough body energy by eating and drinking. Now, you can have an emergency kit for your vehicle, and this is something that is actually good to have all year round if you're going to be traveling, because a lot of these items can come in handy even outside of the winter time. Now, if you are outdoors and you get caught in a winter storm, there are several things that you can do to try to stay safe to get through the storm. You could try to find shelter. If there's no shelter nearby, you may have to make a shelter or find a makeshift place to stay safe. You want to stay warm by covering all your exposed body parts and trying to keep them dry to protect against hypothermia and frostbite. You could try to melt snow for drinking water. And then try to keep your limbs, fingers, and toes moving, exercising occasionally to keep warm. Now, if you do have to travel during winter weather, you can stay safe while traveling by keeping your vehicle cleaned off before you get going on the road to help keep that snow from flying off and causing accidents. Driving slowly, and don't use the cruise control where roads can be slick even if they just look wet, and the conditions can change rapidly in short distances. You want to leave extra space between other vehicles, give yourself a little bit more reaction time, and then give the snow plows plenty of room to do their job. Now, after a big snowfall, you may want to get out and shovel. Well, shoveling can be dangerous when it's done incorrectly, and lots of back injuries and heart attacks do occur from shoveling, especially that heavy, wet snow. So you want to stay safe while doing this. You want to dress warmly. You want to stay hydrated. You want to move only small amounts of snow at a time, and try to take some frequent breaks. And if you're feeling exhausted, that would be the time to stop shoveling and take a long break. Now, don't forget about pets that are outdoors typically during the year. If you're able to bring them in, please bring them inside, keep them warm and dry, and give them sufficient food and water to keep them especially hydrated and healthy during cold spells. If you have to go outside for any length of time during extreme cold, make sure to dress in layers, keep that skin covered up, and try to limit your time outside. Now, as temperatures go from just chilly or cold to extreme cold, you're going to have to increase the number of layers that you wear and add gloves and boots and different types of things to keep most of your body parts covered up to keep you safe from frostbite and hypothermia. Now those were just some basic winter weather safety tips to keep you safe this winter. There are many others out there. We want you to stay safe this winter, and please stay tuned for any additional winter weather updates or forecasts that you come across this winter.